Yes.
To see how that goes. Hey there, everybody. I'm Stephanie Reddy. We've got Steve Smith and Channing Frye in the building. Channing has some personal experience with the characters in this game. Is that the appropriate word, characters?
Yeah, they are
Cast,
characters.
maybe?
Bigger than life. Those two were amazing to play with and play against, and practice was amazing.
I bet.
I want to hear some of those stories.
Yeah, but not yet.
The real good stories.
Not yet.
We're going to give you time, though.
I was talking to Channing, Steph.
Okay, but I'm talking to both you guys. Student-teacher
Way to
conference.
be the point guard, Steph.
It's that time of year, head-to-head career. Now, this is interesting because, you know, you would expect for LeBron's numbers to be up.
Is this fair, Steph? Is this fair?
It's not. It's not.
It's not. They're just two completely different people.
It's not fair.
But it's good to talk about.
It is.
It's good for banter.
They're not guarding each other unless LeBron wants to guard.
Yeah,
Right.
unless Kyrie starts going off, and then LeBron goes and shuts off that water.
Now, I think this is the appropriate time to discuss that.
Okay, point
because
guard.
you would have some personal firsthand knowledge of what you just spoke about. If LeBron wants to turn the faucet off, and what did you mean by that?
Kyrie can't guard LeBron, but LeBron can guard Kyrie if things get down to where it needs to get down to. And I think Kyrie's biggest impact on the game is scoring, where LeBron's biggest impact on the game is facilitating others and just creating opportunities for his teammates. So playing with both of them was pretty amazing. They both do what they're supposed to do at very high levels, but obviously it is not fair that, you know, Bron is.
Can you explain this, please?
So, after we won, it was a long flight back from Vegas.
Wow.
We got off the plane, and everybody had been crying all day. And for me, it was just like a total release. I'd never been so focused on something, and I never thought in a trillion years I would. I actually came from Orlando, one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, you thought you never had a chance.
Never had a chance. So then, for us to go through this finals, be down 3-1, when it was over, there's this little Mexican place by my house, and I told my wife, hey, give me a ride. I need to just decompress. So I said to the lady, yo, bring over the biggest margarita you had. And I was literally sipping it, like crying. Like,
I never seen one with 2 beers in it. That's
oh, yeah, Corona Rita.
I got a question, Channing.
Yes.
You're coaching the Cavs at that time. 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Who do you get the ball to?
Kyrie. Not even a question. But Bron will give the ball to Kyrie. It's just, that's just who he is in that moment. It's not saying anything against LeBron.
I know.
Right, but that is, I'm taking Kyrie, top 5 in the league, top 3, only maybe to Kevin Durant. And, you know, I couldn't, off the top of my head, name another one. But Kyrie is that dude in those major situations.
Impressive. I mean, and we saw it. And what about you,
Me?
Channing? What about you and your numbers and performance? Look at this. How cute is this? Look how he's cradling it, Steve.
Oh, like a baby.
Like a
You know
baby.
what? I need to be Channing's agent because we put per 48. We getting the max, baby.
Listen,
we getting the max.
It was downhill after that. But on our team, it was pretty amazing. The coaching staff was the best because during the year, I know everyone talks about load management. The best thing to help me transition from Orlando to Cleveland was the opportunity to play. And Coach and T. Lou and all those guys and Phil Handy and Dan and Brett would always put me in situations where he goes, hey, if we play this team, let's watch film on how they guarded you so that you're ready in the playoffs. Or like Kevin's his back is kind of tight. So we're going to play you 30 minutes so you get in conditioning shape. And then during the playoffs, T. Lou would say, hey, Channing, this is your matchup. This guy right here. So like Baines or, you know, or it was Biyombo or any of these big guys. And he's like, watch their film, know when they go in the game. When they go in, you be ready to go in and that you're at an advantage. And so when I had the opportunity, the guys were just like, you're in because this is to help us win. And if you put in enough hours, you'd say, I wish a mother effer would leave me open. You know, I wish they would leave me open. And just be ready. And if you miss a couple, just shoot the next one.
How big is that, you knowing kind of when you're going in?
Oh, it's the best.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you don't know, especially as an older guy, a veteran, trying to stay
people
ready.
Don't understand that. Just not knowing when you're going in. For these young guys that play deep in the bench and somebody gets hurt and all of a sudden coach goes, Steve, get on in there after you've done a workout before the game, before practice. It's hard to get into a rhythm. So there's a lot of pressure on that. But in this situation, everybody was ready, and even guys like Richard Jefferson knew we'd split minutes depending on who went in. If Marcus Morris went in when we played Detroit, he's like, okay, that's he's going to play between like 14 and 24 minutes. If Bane plays more, I'm going to play 14 and 24. But we always prepared to play 48 just in case something happened.
All right, now tonight's matchup with these two stars going head-to-head, not exactly matched up against each other,
Yeah.
but their teams are. What are your expectations? Kyrie Irving has been in and out of the lineup, but expected to play tonight.
I just think that Lakers are so good defensively, they could throw a bunch of bodies at Kyrie. He's going to get his points. You know, realistically, they have no one to stop him, but they have people to tire him. But I think the Lakers are going to run away with this. They are too big in their front court. I think Jared Allen can only guard one person. JaVale McGee's been doing great offensive rebounding, and if he guards AD, that's going to be just a little bit too much for him. So I think the Lakers' size and front court is going to be too much for Brooklyn, but it's still going to be a good game.
Shannon, I've always watched him, and I always said he's one of the most talented guards I've seen of all time, Kyrie. Not just now, of all time. And my question would be, I see 6.9 assists.
Yeah.
And I know he's been in and out of the lineup, but I have never seen him average double digits assists. He has the ability to break down.
Right.
Tell me his vision. Could he, not in this game, I don't think they'll beat the Lakers, just come out and control a game from that standpoint?
I just think, like, certain guards can and cannot do it just because they don't get their rhythm. I think the only guard I could kind of explain that's like that would be Tony Parker, where Tony Parker got his rhythm from making layups, getting hook shots. So the more you were aggressive, when he got past a double team or when he made an early pass, that was where his comfort zone is. Kyrie's not Steve Nash. He's not LeBron. He's not Luka. But where Kyrie is that if he has a mismatch on the floor, he's going to take advantage of that until you put somebody else. And then if he's playing with a group of good vets who are ready to shoot and ready to take advantage of not having the best defender on him every single night, he's going to do pretty dang good. So 7 is a lot. 6.9 is nice, but 7 or 8 could be better if you guys, just were ready to shoot.
Well, we said that Kyrie has been in and out of the lineup. He's only played in 15 games for the Nets this season, which leads us to this. Who else is out for tonight's action? All right, we got some breaking news.
Oh, I switched my picks up now.
Look, Kuzma with an ankle is probable. McGee is out due to illness, so that goes to what you guys were talking about, the Lakers being big in the front court. Whiteside with a groin is probable.
A what?
Groin.
Anthony Davis with the glute is questionable. Now that's interesting because he came back to play.
Jared Allen I thought it would have been hard trying to match up with all these bigs. He's probably getting foul trouble.
Now that's a lot. Dwight Howard.
But just having Dwight, nothing against Dwight, I just think that gives an advantage or a push for the Brooklyn Nets. Now it comes down to smalls versus smalls. I still give advantage to the Lakers because of LeBron, but this is going to be a closer game right now. And then, like you said, if it's close, I can think Kyrie might have that crowd behind him. They could win this game now.
Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Kyrie, that's a lot for the Lakers, especially without the lack of size to go in there and block shots.
Right, because you see McGee is out and Davis questionable, so there's a chance that
and
he
Kuzma,
might not be playing.
Right? He's playing?
Right, well, yes, questionable. Ankle.
He's got some size.
Probable, excuse me. He's probable, so more likely.
He might make 50.
Used to be in my day, in and out. All this old questionable. You playing or you not playing?
On TNT.
In, out,
Great
baby,
doubleheader. Lakers Nets at 8 p.m. Mavs Blazers 10:30. All-Star starters will be revealed at 7 p.m. on the Auto Trader NBA tip-off. Cannot wait. The warm-up.